What's up, guys? It's right around Christmas. So I figured I'd throw a second video together for you guys. Normally we do one video a week, especially around this time of year. Sometimes we don't get one per week, but you know what? I had a small project featuring a new product from RPM, so I was able to throw something together for you guys. So I hope you enjoy. After this video, we have a few more videos from Windrock, and then we'll be getting into a lot of projects. The video before we went to Windrock, I talk about my STM clutch and how I wasn't going to be running it because we had some stuff wear out prematurely. So ultimately, I have decided with the direction I'm going with this machine, the Stage 3 tune's probably going to be it for me as far as tuning goes. Not really planning on trying to make it as fast as possible. I prefer doing like the technical trails. It's just my preference. So trying to work to have the machine work better in those scenarios. And for me, that STM clutch, it just seems too high maintenance. And, you know, tools are really expensive to work on them, or you got to send it out. I like to be able to fix shit myself. So I'm just going to stick with the factory clutch. Obviously, I now need to get a clutch kit to accommodate the Stage 3 tune, so everything works good. And then I also do want to get gear reduction at some point. The clutch kit, I don't know what I'm going to go with. Dude runs the aftermarket Assassins Stage 3 clutch kit with the Helix in his machine, and that seems to work out really good. I like the ease of adjusting the weights because they're magnets. So that's probably going to be the direction I go, but I'm not sure yet. Adjusting the STM, that was the other thing. It's a pain in the ass. It's just my preference. It's the way I want to go. So with the factory clutch on the Pro XPs, the P90X clutch, you've probably heard about the stop ride starting in 2020 for the exploding clutch. You've probably seen clips of one exploding or pieces and all that stuff. The amount of clutches that don't explode is a lot higher than the ones that do. The people that have one explode, they're just louder. Rightly so. I would not be happy. With that being said, the issue comes in these towers. They are apparently weaker than previous model clutches, so I guess they flex, they can crack, and that makes the clutch check out. So first thing I'm going to do to this clutch to kind of get it to where I need it to be for my setup is we want to reinforce these towers. And we're going to do that with this. This is from RPM side-by-side. It is a 6061 billet clutch cover slash brace kind of slash fan. The little raised blades will kind of increase airflow. In theory, that'll keep your belt temperatures cooler. And then you got the beefier, more sturdy design that will replace this guy here. This is just easy insurance for your clutch. It's super simple to do. So we're going to do that right now, and I'll show you what it looks like on there. If you have the P90X clutch and you want to do something like this, you can go to rpmsxs.com. You can use code Haggard, save yourself 5% off on this. And if you're going to be doing like what I'm doing with the tune, and you're going to be doing the clutch kit and just kind of beating the hell out of the machine, it's good to have. Alright, so we got it all released. I should mention that the tool I'm using is because I'm by myself. If you're with someone, I mean, you can do it with two people if you have one person holding it down to take it off or put it together. But being by myself, best way to do it is with that tool, or, you know, with some all threads, some washers and nuts. but all we got to do is remove that and put the new one on. Before I do that, I'm going to get it all cleaned up, and then we'll put it back together.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
It's ready to put back together with the RPM cover / brace. So one other thing about this cover is the retainment of this bushing. I haven't seen it, but apparently the factory one, as you can see, it's not shouldered. So this bushing could come out, and I guess it has happened to people with these clutches. RPM has made this one where there's a lip, so it shoulders up to that. So this bushing cannot come out this way at all. So to put it back together, we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to kind of set it up like so. And use the all thread to draw it down. We got it close enough. Put the hardware back in that was on the factory one. I do have some Loctite on all these. So I just use that little impact to draw it down. These need to be torqued to 15 foot-pounds. Torquing this is obviously easier if you have a second set of hands. So that's it. It's a real easy way to strengthen this P90X clutch up. It looks awesome. The claims are cooler bell temperatures. I don't have a bell temp sensor, so I can't really test that. And then also the bushing here being secured as opposed to factory where it could come out this way. To do this project, I just pulled off the outer sheave here, so took out the T60, and you kind of push on the spring and compress it, and you can pull this whole outer sheave off, and you don't have to use a clutch puller then. But overall, super happy with this. Looks great. So we just need to get a clutch kit now, and this clutch will be ready to go.